Does everybody have their Deeces?
I does.
Always.
Shake, 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 shake.
Stu, you're
Shake,
muted, by
shake,
the way.
shake.
Did you not know you were muted? You've been muted for like a
Before I
while.
Yeah, you've been muted since before I joined ever.
Wow.
I thought you knew. That's why I didn't say anything.
Wow.
Sorry, your face was priceless.
This is a great day. This is such a great day. It's going great so far.
Today is a great day, and the only way to make it greater is by no.
Evacuating reality and playing in fantasy.
Yes.
Pretty much,
I'm-
yeah.
Well, I
It's
haven't,
not
I
dirty.
haven't
It's all
gone
good.
live yet. I haven't gone live
All
yet.
good.
We're now a minute into the stream and Niner's already flexed. Okay.
Flex, bro!
Okay. If it goes live,
Anyway, in our
No.
last session of D&D, a maze happened.
No, before
It
we
was
do
amazing.
that, I just want to let everyone know that we sacrifice children for our content.
What?
Okay.
Happy April Fools. So anyways,
It's not
last time
April!
on Dungeons-
He says on December
It is
29th,
winter! I've been...
2 days away from 2021.
All
Got
of
it.
2020 has been April Fools.
That's true.
Are you gonna go get water?
I will when the next hydrant is.
I got you.
Okay, never mind. I guess I'm getting up now.
Start
So
eventually.
Stu complains
Fine.
that we're all messing around and not starting the stream, but we're all part of the problem. We
All
just
of
need
us,
someone
every
to be
single one. It's not
decisive
D&D.
and
It's
make it
not
happen.
D&D.
This is what
We're
happens
not
when
messing
most of
around
us
for the
have
first 30
ADHD.
minutes. Last time we played Dungeons and Dragons, our party entered the city, Hollow Hill, which had been corrupted and turned into a living maze. After kicking down a door and then Alcides apologizing for kicking down a door, the maze accepted the apology and led Tat and Alcides to the end of the maze, losing Reginald in the process.
And we all forgot about him.
We all forgot about
Again.
him. Everyone.
I'm so sad.
Losing Reginald in the process, they made their way to the end. Reximus and Chrissy traveled through the city on a separate path after they decided to split up the party. They came across a large stone golem, which then in turn they ran away from, getting separated. Reximus found a enchanted lantern, which could bring back the dead. And Chrissy had visions of the past, maybe? And then they both caught up to each other again and entered the exit of the maze. After interacting with the small gnome, abusing him physically, they got the key that they had come to Hollow Hill for, the key to a long dead wizard's home, and in turn left the maze. And you are all now standing on the outside of the maze, having just left the gnome, the maze, and Fernando, the duck.
Eduardo.
I'll say his
Eduardo.
name ain't Fernando.
Eduardo,
We
I'm
know who
sorry.
Fernando is. He's pretty cool.
He's pretty cool.
Nope.
Who was Fernando again?
Paladin's D&D campaign.
Oh, I won't ask. Anyways, we're outside
So,
of a maze. All right,
yeah,
cool.
we're on the hill, and it's a hall of victory because we left the gnome.
All
And
right,
Tad is
Chrissy's
sad
gonna
still.
speak up. Well, I guess we ought to head back to the set up camp area and let them know that we did it.
Wait, where's Reginald?
Thanks for agreeing with me, guys.
Which is what? I mean, we found the thing. We got the thing that we were trying to get.
Yeah, that way none of us died and
Currently, Alcides is holding onto the key. Niner?
Niner.
So now what do we do?
Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
just gonna leave. I
I mean, it fits Alcides, to be fair.
man, it doesn't have ears. It's crazy.
Guys, should we stop by the camp before going to the city or go straight to the city? Can't wait to hear y'all's input.
Okay, help me out because I have no idea what we were supposed to do originally. Like what? we've been
Originally,
told.
the Emperor sent us out to go get this key and bring it back.
Oh, we're
we could
going back to
open-
the Emperor's city.
Yes,
No.
that city.
Okay, that's
That's where
city.
we were
Okay.
told to go. Okay, never mind.
No.
Louis is
Nope.
still-
All right. Thanks for your information, E EJ.
Yes and no, EJ. The Emperor did ask you to go get the key, and afterwards informed you to go to Salandra, which is the city that the library is based out of.
I thought we were at the library.
No,
Is it
there
in the
are
library?
there are segments of the library
Oh.
throughout the country. There was a portion of the library in Tyrium, which is the capital city, which is where you started.
Gotcha.
You were informed to go to Salandra, which is more or less a straight northern path through
Let's
back
assume
through
that
the
we
Woodland
remember this.
Passage. Yeah, you have a map.
Check the quest log.
Well, I mean, you know, we have a job. I don't see why we should go back in there and talk to the camp people, unless you know we need to reassure. I'm forgetting this guy's name.
Yeah, what was T-Man's name?
Team. Oh,
I'm not going to remind you.
You don't
Dave.
remember?
I think it was Mark.
I remember. I'm not going to remind you because it's funny.
Is it an R word? I think it's an R word.
Richard.
I thought it was
Richard.
Ronaldo.
Roger.
Rebecca.
Ronald. Any of these.
McDonald.
Who are we talking about?
the
T
team guy.
guy.
T-Man.
T guy. Oh, T guy. Michael.
Dave.
It's not Michael.
It was something with M, I think.
Michael.
I thought
No,
it was Mark.
I thought it was an R. It's an R word.
Daniel.
It's an R name. I mean, it's
Whatever.
Randy.
Randy's from
is
Ducky's
this in
campaign.
character
Oh
or
my-
is this like out of character?
yeah.
No, I'm trying to actually remember this guy's name.
I
Blue
feel like-
Tint.
Ted's gonna
I'm not
interrupt
telling
the
you,
out of
no.
character stuff and like pull on anyone's whoever happens to be standing nearby's
Oh
clothing
my
and
god!
be like,
I didn't even.
guys, we have to go back to the camp. Where's Reginald? He's not with us. Maybe he got
Frick
spit
me!
back out.
I'm actually such a bot. I'm such a bot. I'm such a bot. I'm such a bot. I'm such a bot.
Who's Reginald?
Okay.
What, Stu?
Were you not?
I
streaming?
tweeted from my Twitter account. Here's the
Lol.
first mistake. Tweeted from my Twitter account. We're live with the Avatek D&D. Second, I tweeted my own Twitch link. So two and one, and now I'm trying
Mike.
to fix it.
Mark?
So, anyways,
Michael?
You're not gonna tell us?
No. Tat, you go ahead and pull on Alcides. Tell him you need to go back to the camp because Reginald's missing, correct?
So we do that.
So, Alcides and Tat, you begin to head back to the camp while Reximus and Chrissy.
Trying to remember the T guy's name.
What was his name again? Yeah, they're talking about what was his name again.
I
As he went back to
thought
the
you
camp.
remembered. You didn't remember?
Too traumatized by the fact that he has people tea.
Is it? I think it was like Ronald or something.
Nah.
He didn't have people tea. He just said tea was made of dead,
What was his
sometimes
name?
dead people.
Just, I don't want, no, it's fine, it's fine.
After a
We-
few
it
moments of
doesn't make-
walking around the maze, around the city walls, you make your way back to the camp. The captain of the guard, standing at the door you entered through, gives a nod. He kind of looks, sees you, does a double take. What? How? Welcome back.
Thanks, why are you still standing at the door?
Hey,
I thought they were arguing.
you.
This is the captain of the guard. He
You-
never
you-
gave you. He never gave you the name. His name.
Oh, okay.
Captain of the guard.
Totally the wrong dude. All right. It's
Yep.
fine.
Captain of the guard. You just left.
Yes.
Oh, like a couple hours ago.
Yeah, like a while.
We didn't tell you about the time problems.
Bro.
How long have we been
Okay.
gone?
About a minute.
A minute.
I wish.
As in like 60 snaps.
60 seconds. Yes.
Is Reginald
Yep.
there?
You look around.
Oh, we use
roll a
snaps.
perception check. You can snap. I'm impressed. This is Blue talking.
Yes.
That is
No, I
19.
well,
You look around and you do not see Reginald.
I'll pull on.
You do see
Alcides.
Mark, the T-Man.
It was Mark.
And you
Oh,
do
Reginald
remember
was-
his name.
okay, never mind.
It was Mark.
You do
It is
remember
Mark.
his name. It
I
is
guess
Mark.
Mark.
I remember the
You guessed
R
Mark,
in
yes.
it.
Yep.
But it
You
wasn't
remembered the R in Mark?
Yes,
Mark, that's the
That
first
may
name
are-
EJ said.
bro.
You got it eventually, Merv.
Anyway, I wanted to
Thank
immediately
you.
pull on Alcides' arm and be like, can you ask the maze to spit him out?
It was actually Light that got it. I just read it out of the chat.
I'm gonna just like look at the maze and be like, "Can we have Reginald back?"
How do the guards gonna look at you? Oh, you did enter with 5, did you? Right. Does anyone have a key? You hear no response to the maze. Did you find what you went for? He didn't
I
say
just like start spitting out my finger like.
Okay. Well, perfect. Well then, would you like to spend the night here or be on your way immediately?
Time of day is it?
2:30 p.m.
Do you know how long it takes to travel to the city?
Well, day travel through the Woodland Passage, another day to the closest town, and then if you can get a cart from the town, 3 hours. If you're walking, and maybe another day, so maybe 3 days total.
Right. Okay. Well, then I think it might be best if we settle down here for the night, maybe, and take off in the morning.
I can agree to that.
Because I don't know. I wouldn't like to be traveling at too much at night.
Fair. Well, I can show you to some camps that will help you out. Some camping spots for you.
Sure.
And he begins to walk. Please follow me. I'm assuming you all follow.
I'm trying to figure out if I can persuade the maze to release Reginald.
All right. So you're standing there. Alcides is still looking.
I'm kind of close to tears.
Sitting on the key. Would anybody have noticed this?
Sorry, what?
Would anyone have noticed Tat standing behind?
Roll to 0 perception IRL.
I'm not actively looking for Tat. I'm gonna be honest. So
Yeah, you wouldn't notice that she stood
Okay.
behind.
I mean, I guess I'll probably notice like if we start walking towards the camps and she's not there, then I'll.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll kind of be making noise. I'm not exactly being like subtle. I'm just like, Maze, please. You're keeping the.
Oh well, in
gnome,
that
please,
case,
just
yeah.
let
Oh.
Reginald go.
and yeah, you.
oh
you have
yeah,
to
take
if you're
everything.
shouting like that.
I'm
roll a
actively
persuasion check,
Oh.
I guess.
okay. I now have a plus 14 on my persuasion.
Wait, a plus 14?
A plus 14.
Sorry, what?
And I
How
rolled a
did you
natural
do that?
19. Because the deck of many things gave me an extra addition on my persuasion. I already had double proficiency, plus some other
That
stuff,
is
and high
wild.
charisma. So that
Oh,
is a
boy.
23 total.
3, yeah.
Wait, no, 33.
Bro, why do I
33 total.
suck?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna read this.
Not streaming on my own channel, actually. I'm a boy and mistweeted.
You're a boy.
I'm a boy.
Can we get some stew boys in chat? Anyways, after a few moments of silence, nothing happens with the maze.
Mm-hmm. I'll just kind of like beat my fist on the side of the wall upsetly. I can help it.
So I'm just gonna pull up behind, and I'll just be like, "Were you just yelling at a maze
Leave me
at
alone.
the city?" Okay. And I walk away.
Alright.
I'm gonna head back over to the main guard dude.
I'm gonna like squat down beside Tat and just be like, you know, if we made it out of there, I'm sure Reggie will too.
Reggie?
His name's Reginald, right?
That's
Yeah,
a cute
it's
nickname,
short
but
for
you
Reginald.
Came up with it too late.
I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure he'll get out eventually.
Like the gnome?
No, the gnome's a jerk.
You're all jerks.
Reginald is not. Can you stop pouting? You're a big girl. You know you can act better than that. Tat, if you stop pouting, you can have dessert. But if you keep pouting, no dessert. Reggie will be fine. The gnome was a jerk. Remember, he tried to take Alcides away from you. Alcides is our friend. The gnome was a meanie. He was a bully.
I'm just gonna sit
I'm
there.
gonna count.
like,
I'm gonna
sit
count
down
to
on the bed.
3. If you don't stop pouting, I'm gonna hit you. Just kidding. No, it won't. I'm kidding. I'm
Child
kidding.
abuse.
1, 2. 3. All right, I'm going. You have fun fighting with the wall, kid.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there.
But
Eyes
like in the back of
closed.
my mind, Chrissy knows that Tat's gonna want to come and have dinner at some point.
Ted is sad. There is a tear.
Sorry, I'm trying to imagine a child pouting, but when I see you like that, EJ, it's just
Eminem.
I can't.
I mean, I'm not gonna
Eminem on one of
actively
his rough
give
days.
myself a tear here to act this out. So there's only so much I can do to act like a sad girl.
Fair. Reximus, you make your way back to the captain of the guard, and he kind of stands and waits for a moment while Chrissy's dealing with the pouting Tat. Well, eventually when they come join, your campsite will be over. And he motions to a couple of tents that have been set up.
Mhm.
There are 4 tents.
Yeah, sorry. Important question. How high are they in there?
Not tall enough for you, I'm sorry. We have average size tents for average size people. You are an exception.
Okay.
It's
So-
tall enough for me. And well, he's like 6'3", 6'4".
Right. Well,
And even I have to duck.
does that? Am I just sleeping on the ground outside? Is that?
No,
the
just
situation?
don't stand up inside the tent. It's like full on, just get bend down. That's
I'm all good now.
yes. Okay. I mean, yes, you'll be sleeping on the ground. That's how tents work.
I suppose if it's what is available.
It is what is available. We do not have beds. We are a military outpost outside of a haunted city.
It's a fair point.
Unless you like to sleep at the city, don't. We wouldn't mind.
I mean, I might go back in there. That maze seemed to,
I mean, if it only took a minute for us to go through the whole thing, I mean, it's possible. We could just go in there, sleep it out, and then come out.
Good luck getting back out. Yes.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
That's no problem. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'll try it, and I walk over to the tent and try to.
You do have
I'm
the bed
sitting there, and I'm trying to
It's,
maneuver.
crouched down a bit. Once you get into it, it's long enough for you. You're able to lay down fine.
Mhm.
Problem is, you're not able to stand fully straight up.
Right.
So you can sit down, and you're perfectly fine.
Ducky, can you draw Reximus in a tent?
No, okay, so I'm crouched down, right? And I'm just like,
Oh, my back. I can't.
If you sit down, you're able to sit up straight.
I sit down, and my legs
His big feet sticking out.
I feel like my legs would come up a lot.
you just
I
see
mean,
the
you're
top of
able- like I
Reximus's
said,
head just
the-
sticking up.
it's
toward the
Long
tent.
enough for you to lay down in. It's
I'm
long, just
I'm
not small.
8 foot something.
Yeah,
They're
It's probably
they're-
like 6. It's
they're
probably
pretty
like
long.
it's like
feet.
6 foot tall. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like 10 foot long or something like that.
all right, well,
Like,
either way, because I'm pretentious, summoning my genie.
All right.
All right.
That's a
to,
fact.
to get himself a bigger tent.
Bazar does not appear.
Oh.
Rex,
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
can I peek at his tent? Be like, what? Are we playing patty cake here? Give someone a round of applause.
Yeah, at one point, you start clapping, and I'll say, "Are you?" What? Pokes his head in.
All right. Well, I guess I can't get any more room in this thing.
we playing
So
mimic the clap.
no. Please just see yourself out. Just
Do I hear or see this going on?
No, see, I'm gonna say this. No, I like whenever he says, I just want to see you go. How much room is in this tent, by the way? Like, how wide is this tent?
You two may be a little bit squished just because you're both real big, but like 6 feet wide.
I mean, I think that'd be enough because I mean, if you think about it, a regular person's about like 1.5 feet wide. So I mean,
A regular person, yes.
yeah, but I mean, yeah, okay.
You
whatever.
two are.
We're probably about 3 foot wide apiece. Okay, I'm also gonna crawl in there and be like, okay, we don't get much time together, so how's it going?
This is not what I had in mind at all.
So, Chrissy, as you're walking away from
Finley
Tad,
hearing this.
you watch Mercedes go into peek his
Just
head and you
walk
see
into a tent
Reximus.
and just go like this. So, how's it going, man?
Pretty much, you see him crawl into the tent and the tent flaps close behind him.
I'm gonna go my tent. But I don't want anything to do with that.
You
Do
go.
I hear
find-
Chrissy? Do I hear Chrissy walking away?
You hear footsteps. It's military post. You don't know it's Chrissy's, but you hear several footsteps.
I just like peek my head out, and like,
You see Chrissy walking away.
hey, Chrissy!
Okay, as he's looking, as he's like facing the other direction, I want to take my hand and shove him in the back and try to push him out the tent.
Roll a strength check.
All right.
Can I oppose
With those
this?
tiny arms.
No. If you, well, yes, but
I'm just reaching. I'm sticking my head out. That's it.
but you're still leaning. And
Okay,
if you're on
leaning,
your,
I
if-
can-
if
I can-
you're,
Well, if I'm setting though, because if I'm
Well-
setting like right next to the door, if I just go like this,
are you cross-legged sitting, or are you sitting like this?
I'm probably sitting like this. I'm not cross-legged.
Like
I'm literally setting. I'm literally setting like how I was. So like this.
Okay.
And like here's a flap. I just kind of looked out like this.
Yeah, you're like leaning out the door like this. So yes, but with disadvantage. You
Cool.
roll a opposing
Oh,
strength.
disadvantage. Okay, 14.
Tiny arms.
I rolled a 13 and an 18.
So 13 plus
plus-
5.
Yes.
No, you lost, you.
How?
It's 13
Plus
plus
5.
5.
5.
You roll a 14.
I hate this dude.
You roll a
Oh.
14 plus your strength mod. What's your strength mods do?
0. I
Okay.
got little arms, dog.
I just feel Reximus just like pushing like.
He
What are you
no,
doing?
you feel him pat you on the back.
This man-
You
Are we
take it
giving-
as a pat
Was
on
that
the back.
affection?
Are-
What?
Or we give it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You just pat me on the back.
You just
No, please leave.
Chrissy, you make your way.
There's
to your
not
tent.
enough room in this tent. Sorry. Okay.
No, that's it.
Go
Chrissy, you make
Go
your way
ahead,
to
go
your tent. Tat, as you're sitting against the wall, one of the bricks next to you falls out of the wall, and on it is a small written letter that says,
A.
"There is no one for me to let out."
Oh, there's more than one word on this letter. That kind of letter. I thought it was like a letter.
Oh, A.
Oh.
No,
Wait, you thought it was like a letter from the alphabet?
Leather?
Well, he said,
Leather.
oh, the brick falls out with a single letter, or like with a letter on it. I'm like, huh.
E. It says, "There is no one I can let out."
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll just kind of curl up there and start crying.
After a few moments, another brick falls out, and a small loaf of bread falls. As if the maze is trying to appease.
I will just kind of look at it, but then stay curled up and continue my sorrows.
Reximus and Alcides, what are you two doing?
I'm trying to convince this dude to leave my tent.
Can I try to persuade him to let me stay?
Try to
What?
persuade him. Yeah, go ahead. I'm not making you roll something for it.
Say words.
Just actively try to persuade Reximus.
Yeah, you can't like roll to persuade me when it's like us as players.
All right, listen. I know we don't always get off on the right hand.
But I really want to sit here.
What are you saying? That's not even an idiom. I don't. What off on the right hand? What is that?
You're an idiom. Sorry, I had to say that. Chrissy
I
always.
just,
said
I
it,
just
and
look at him.
just-
I look at him. I said the urge to punch you is real, and I said, but I'm not gonna do it. So we don't.
Wow,
the
that
last
might be a
time we,
first.
I can still do it. All right. The last time we actually talked was whenever the whole thing with Ingrid happened,
Okay.
and we actually had something to talk about then, and I just wanted to talk to you now to see how you've progressed from then.
Well, I have new bruises that are slowly healing.
I meant mentally.
Oh, well, you know, I don't feel like we're there. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't. I think I think anytime that I'm
Can I, as soon as you say that, can I tell him what what I thought of like Nina, and just like how even though like I
You don't have to ask me.
Oh, you
didn't
do what you want.
I didn't get to be with her that long, but like it felt like it was something that I was gonna be around forever. And knowing that someone just disappeared off of the face of the planet just sincerely takes a toll at you. And like I know in a way how you feel, even though I know that Ingrid is supposed, but I think we figured out is actually gone. But both her daughter and her husband have still yet to be found. With that, I just want to come to terms and try to make it to where we are not as hostile towards each other. So we have something to relate to in a way, to where we actually aren't at each other's throat all the time.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, but I don't know why you would prefer to talk to me about this. Because
You're the only one who knows what it's like.
I guess that's fair. I'm just confused because you seem to.
I don't
you
hate
seem
you.
to give
That's what
off. Well, you seem to give off this like, you know, I've got all my life in order, and you know,
I say, Reximus, do you really think I have my life in order? You know what my main goal in life is, right?
well, you know what I mean. Like you act like you have everything together.
I may act like I have everything together, but everyone has demons inside of them that they deal with.
How about this? How about we both attempt to try and treat each other better than we have been, and maybe we can have a deeper conversation in the future.
I can make terms with that. I would like to say I apologize for all the senseless punches. Even though sometimes you had it coming. But besides the fact, you have to admit there were some times you had it coming.
Yeah, you don't need to say it twice. I got it enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But on that note, I reach out my hand.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shake.
Right. Okay. And I say to be like, or to enemies to be more. I don't know how to word that. To like be to be less hostile and make better friends to further our friendship. Yeah, whatever. And then I will say, and I will take my leave now.
Okay.
And before I leave, I say this. I said, you know,
Dude, I just put you down. Get out of here.
as I start leaving, I turn around. I say, you know, Nina thought very highly of you, and you could tell Ingrid very much was attached to you. I really think they both cared about you. Then I leave the tent.
So, Sadie's, you leave the tent, yeah?
Can I walk over to Tat?
Yeah, you do see Tat sitting against the wall.
And
very upset with a loaf of bread and 2 bricks.
If you want to cut to Chrissy or someone else that way, because I mean, I have been talking a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah. So.
Reximus, do you do anything after he leaves?
Now that I finally have room, I think I'd probably take a nap or something.
Crawl out and go to sleep.
Yep.
Cool. Chrissy, you get to your tent. It is a tent. Nothing really special about it. It's very bland comparatively to pretty much everywhere else. Gotta love the military rations. What do you do?
So glad I chose thieving over the army. This crap is whack. What the heck? This is where the tax dollars go to.
Military tents, whack. Military food, whack.
All of your tax money goes to their weapons.
Whack.
This is ridiculous. How is anyone supposed to sleep?
You don't.
No
pay,
wonder we can't win any battles.
You don't pay taxes.
No, she doesn't.
Exactly. You don't pay taxes.
Yeah, I know. I'm still upset. All that good money going to nothing.
And there haven't been any battles. No one's going to war.
Yep.
Yet. As you sit in the tent complaining to nobody but yourself.
Thank-
I want to pick up the knife.
Mm.
Ah,
Kind of look
okay.
at it.
Mm.
Okay.
It's got a sheath, right?
Yes.
Why me? Why am I talking to a knife? Have I really chosen to talk to a knife over a dragonborn, a T-Rex, and a child staring at a wall wishing for its imaginary friend? Yes. I've lost it. I've absolutely lost my touch. Should I steal something? Nah. Well, kombucha.
Is it kombucha?
The kombucha girl. You know what? No. I'm good. I'm just gonna lay down. Take a nap. I deserve it.
Roll a wisdom saving throw. You feel an urge to steal something, but it's not too strong.
Do it tomorrow. Just lay
Yep.
down.
Alcides, you walk over to Tat, who is crying against a wall with a loaf of bread and 2 bricks and a letter next to her.
I sat next to her.
Mm-hmm. I kind of feel the ground. I don't make
I just
any
go-
indication that I.
Do you like look over it all or anything?
No, I'm curled up, basically like in the fetal position, just kind of crying to myself.
I say tap. May I see the letter? And I grab it.
It reads, "There is no one that I can return."
Okay. Man, that's tough.
Well, that's
Uh,
a shame.
Oh well, I have to get used to death someday. Hey, if
That's
it
a
makes you
shame.
feel any better, my whole village was killed.
I
Everyone
wasn't
I know
gonna bring
in
that.
Mars died.
Wasn't gonna bring that up. I'm just gonna say, all right, Tat, I know what it's like to lose someone, and there's nothing you can do about it, even though you want to so badly. It's hard. It digs at you for a long time.
It'll make me cry.
Just a sob. That's the only response.
I know Reginald meant a lot to you, but I'm sure he's with you in his own way, and he wants you to be happy, no matter what. Can you try and be happy for Reginald? But at least try to carry on, for his sake.
Everyone leaves me.
Tat. I like move Tat in front of me, and I like look down at her.
Scoot!
Yeah.
Like I
Not
like
too
Tat.
difficult. Not too difficult.
I say Tat, can you look at me, please?
I kind of can't. I barely try.
All right, I like flip on my back, stick my face underneath her face.
I don't
Cat.
know if your face is small enough to be able to fit underneath my face.
Alright, no,
Your
no.
muzzle
You have a
is just
giant
like
dragonborn face,
right
and I'm
there,
like,
right there.
I'm on the
I
ground.
won't do that. I'll like legitimately just like pick up Tat and like just kind of like, if you'll let me, just like cradle her and be like, Tat, I'm
So
not gonna leave you.
am I like this? What?
Yeah, like I have like you're still in like fetal position. I just like holding you, and like at this point, I actually think like like Alcides is starting to shed tears. Tat, I'm not gonna leave you. Everyone else may seem like they leave, but I won't leave you.
I will just hug. Thank you.
And I embrace the hug, and I tears just start rolling.
This is how you hold her.
Yeah, I will do whatever to keep you safe, Tat, and just be there for you because I know what it's like to have no one.
Thank you. Still kind of sobbing. It's hard to say
Sorry.
much else.
Just warm embrace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I say Tat.
Even though you're wearing armor.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pick up Tat and start taking her over. Does Tat have a tent?
You all have the tent.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up Tat and just take her to the tent.
Mm-hmm.
And
Dang
I
it,
get to the
Niner.
tent. I get to the tent and I set her down and I said, everything's gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So my tent or
We'll
your
figure it
tent?
out. I take you to your tent and I said,
Mhm.
we'll figure it out together. Okay, just gotta carry on.
Mm-hmm.
And so, do you like lay down after that or?
I don't know. It's my tent.
Set you
To
down,
my
I said
knowledge,
if-
you've put me in front of a random tent. I don't know what this is.
No, I like take you inside and like set you down in
Oh,
your tent.
Okay.
And I say, if you want me to, I'll stay here. If you want me, and if you don't want me to, I can go to my tent. But it's
Mhm.
just tell me, okay?
I'll shrug. Just kind of.
So I'm just gonna. And I said, you know what? I can tell you. You know what? I think we just need to stay with each other for the moment. So I just kind of sit there and I say, I'll tell you what. First thing in the morning, we can go blow some things up.
That brings a small smile and a little laugh. But it's
But for
like one of
now-
those sobby kind of laughs where it's like
Yeah, it's like
you can't tell if it's a laugh
Yeah.
or like crying.
And after that, I said, but we need to get some rest for now.
Mhm. I will
So-
happily like collapse in tiredness from crying and long day and spell slot exertion and all sorts of stuff.
And say I watch Tat until she falls asleep, and then I eventually lay down.
It doesn't take too long. Crying is exhausting, and you had been
Mhm.
walking around for about 2 hours in
Yeah.
the maze. And you all get a good night's sleep. Reximus,
Mhm.
in your sleep, you wake up to find yourself in a pitch black room. The ripples of water underneath your feet. And across from you sits a humanoid figure covered in eyes. Hello. How was your trip?
You know, some bumps here and there. Why are we doing this again? What's
I wanted to offer you my condolences. And a gift. And to hopefully ask for your help once again.
I suppose. I still don't understand. Want with me?
I want you to get me out of here. And he kind of motions around the black void that you're in. I'm tired of looking at the same walls that are composed of my eyes. And I want out. If you're willing to help, I'm willing to help you.
Help me how?
Strengths. Removing weaknesses. The such. I've been trying to interact with you on the outside. It's a little bit difficult. Your genie has been the closest thing I can get, but even he has a will of his own.
I don't really know where he is at the moment.
I have some ideas.
So, you want me to somehow help you get free from this prison of yours?
He gives a nod.
Does that prison happen to have something to do with me?
Not to my knowledge.
How can you even communicate?
There was a explosion of energy and magic. And because of that, one of my chains got loose. And so, in turn, when you were leaving the Emperor's home, I latched on to you. Purely by accident. But, fortunately, accidents aren't always bad.
However, I think you being in that prison was no accident.
No, not at all. Your gods are very clever. Very cruel. Very wise.
So, what makes you think that I would stoop so low as to accept some random offer from you in order to help you escape?
Because I'm getting tired of offering.
And what does that mean?
We either become symbiotic, or I force you to help me. Unless you can remove me and put me back in my cage fully, then we're stuck here. Now, I can't hurt you. I don't have that power anymore. But there are ways I can interact with the world. I do not want to threaten you. My sister and brother are much more cruel than I am. I merely just want out. And am happy to trade for it.
No.
Why not?
Because I just don't care for physical strength anymore. Or anything that you're willing to offer me.
Then what if I just don't offer you anything, and you help me, and then I go my separate way? That is all I want. My goals of destroying things have been long past. You can roll an insight check if you so desire.
I definitely do want to.
Yeah, I saw that, like the narrowing of eyes. From what you can tell, he's being completely honest. I truly just want out. My siblings, however, are less peaceful now, and would much rather destroy than bargain.
They are also trapped.
Oh, yes. And for much better reasons than I. They merely, well, when we were locked away, I was trapped with them. In a separate cell, but the same prison. And he motions his hand towards a wall, and one of the eyes closes, then opens, and you see a window into a golden white room. Golden circles, very similar to eyes, along the walls, all looking in on a single figure, sitting in the center of the room. Less humanoid in nature, green eyes, black figure. 6 arms and a single eye in the chest.
So which one is this?
My sister.
Okay, cool. Because I didn't want to like fall right into gender norms and stuff. But okay.
Ah, yes. Sister was a chosen title. The creator of the earth and the living things on it. In a sense, allowing for you all to live here. My brother is, well, the other half of life. The creators of you. And he points to you. And your friends.
Okay. But from how you've described them, they don't seem to be the most appealing things. I don't even know what they are.
No, were not the best of creators. We were cruel. I destroyed a majority of you for fun. A long, long time ago. Maybe 14, 15 millennia.
And now you're saying you've changed and you won't be doing that.
Not entirely. I just no longer wish for you all to die.
So
My main thing that I want is out of here.
So if I do let you out, what will you do?
I would like to see a whale. They seem nice.
A whale, specifically?
Yes.
Okay. So how do I help? What am I supposed to do?
If you are willing. My eyes have been stolen. And locked away.
Found some.
My physical eyes.
Right. I just figured you could like pick from one of them.
He kind of opens up his arms and you see 5 empty holes where there's white glowing light where there should be an eye.
And
Collect them and then bring them all together. That should, in the theory, free me.
Where would I even find them?
His eyes kind of narrow. I can't exactly say. Vision is a bit obscure. A drowned city of gold. A vault. That is the best I can see currently.
Alright, well, I'll see what I can do, I guess. And just what is the thing that you wanted to offer? Just in case that's still on the table.
If you're willing to help me, without me forcing a hand. Many things. For one, I can make you more durable to specific elements, less likely to burn. when acid is involved and such.
That might be helpful, seeing as I have someone who is, just slightly abusive and also breathes fire.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
I'm seeing.
so yeah, maybe that would be good.
Do we have a deal? And he puts out a hand.
Yeah, I shake his hand.
You shake his hand. There isn't any binding contract. But I would hope that you keep to your word. At least for one eye.
An eye for an eye, I guess.
An eye for an eye. And one of his eyes twists itself into a grin.
Mm.
Fun.
And you wake up. At about 8 p.m. Well, actually, at this point, 10 p.m. Middle of the night. Full 8 hours of sleep. Tat. You wake up a bit early, and you see Alcides asleep on the floor. What did you want to do?
Is he like, because he's big, is he like wrapped around me?
I'm assuming you would have slept on the cot that's in there. But
Oh, I didn't know there was one.
yeah, you would have slept on the floor.
Yeah, that would probably make sense. So I'm gonna wake up and kind of feel a lot better, but I'll still be a little somber, and I'll pull out my like placemat that Naomi gave me of spells to learn spells for kids or whatever. And I'm gonna try to study that for a bit, try to learn, practice something, and try to get the hang of the sending spell.
And after a few moments, one of the soldiers comes over to your tent and places a thing of food. It's not much, but we hope you enjoy. Yeah, walks out and leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Am I still asleep?
I'll reach
You're still
over
asleep.
and take a bit and eat it happily, and then
Cool.
I'll go continue studying, and I would like to try to cast it once I get the hang of it, and I'll just kind of like curl up beside or like surrounded by mass of Alcides, because I'm small and I appreciate being hidden and in a small space instead of.
So is she hiding behind me?
I'm like
More or less,
wrapped up.
like in when you curl up to sleep, she's in like the knot of your stomach, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. After maybe an hour of reading it, maybe an hour and a half because you get distracted partway through, you've learned the sending spell.
Distracted.
You have 25 words that you can send to a creature with which you are familiar.
I'm going to cast sending once I get it, and go. Hi, mommy. I'm sad. I miss you. Where are you? I'm lonely, but I'm not alone. I hope you're okay. I love you. And then end the spell.
Okay. You wait. And you wait. But you not hear a response.
I will eat another sad bagel and try to go back to sleep if I woke up significantly early.
About 2 hours before Reximus would have, so at about 8 p.m.
Yeah, I'll just go back to sleep real quick. Just kind of a little dejected. Well, a lot dejected. We don't need to talk about it.
Alcides.
Yes.
You are sleeping restfully. After a few moments, you stretch, wake up.
Squish.
And you are sitting in an open field. It's peaceful. After a few moments, a small fox trots up to you, kind of sits in front of you.
I'm gonna look at it and see if it like mimics what I'm doing.
He just looks at you.
Say hello there.
He tilts his head.
Where'd you come from?
He stands up, turns, points off into the distance with his nose, turns and sits back down and looks at you.
Would you like to take me there?
He stays seated.
Where am I?
It looks past you, behind you.
I look behind me.
You see your old camp. It's empty. But it's whole. Not burned, not broken. Just empty.
I stand up. And I say, well, come on then.
The fox stands up and begins to follow you.
I'm
Where
just
you
gonna
going?
walk down. I'm just gonna walk towards it.
You begin to walk towards the camp. You see the entrance. You enter. After a few moments of walking, you find your home. Old home. You used to sleep. And you turn and you see another tent. One that you don't recognize. And the fox kind of walks over and goes and sits in front of the door.
I'm gonna walk over to it.
It slinks in between the tent flaps and enters.
I'm also gonna crawl in. Here we go.
And you enter Reximus's home. The large mansion interior. The fox sits and looks at you. And you have this feeling in your chest. No words, just a thought, a feeling that your home isn't empty anymore. And you wake up to Tat curled in your stomach.
I just kind of caress Tat's head.
Bad wording on all sides. You pat Tat's head. There you
Pat,
go.
pat the tat.
Chrissy, you wake up at 10 p.m. I'm going to remove 3 hit points from your health bar. As you
What?
look down and you see that your hand is bleeding.
Aw, dang it. Stupid knife.
You're not holding the knife. It's
Oh,
away in its sheath.
well, I must have like cut my hand at some point, like with the knife while I was sleeping. Or is this like the previous cut from before? Just opened back up. I would notice if it's in the same spot, right? I'll roll for perception.
It is in the same spot.
Oh,
But you don't know if it's the same cut.
does it look like it's the same size?
Maybe a little bit bigger.
That's
Possibly smaller. It's
concerning.
been a couple days.
Okay, let's see if I have any bandages or something like that in my bag.
Yes, you would have some bandages.
Well, wrap up my hand.
Right? And you're all awake at 10 p.m. at night.
Lovely.
How would you like to proceed? As you all begin
I
to wake up, a full 8 hours of sleep at 10 p.m. And waking up at 10 p.m., it's weird, it's dark. The moon is out, the stars are out. But it's the middle of the night.
I'm gonna take a walk outside of the camp in like a clearing nearby or something and find something to sit on or just sit on the ground. I don't know. I'm gonna walk.
You begin to walk, and you see many guards, many soldiers still on patrol. They notice you, give you a nod, and let you on your way. After a few moments, you find a small little clearing with some cut down trees where the camp took down some of the woods nearby to build something with the logs. You take a sit on one of the stumps. Reximus, Alcides, and Tat. What are the 3 of you doing?
I wake up in a more cheerful mood, eat food, and stand up, stretching, ready to go do stuff.
I'm gonna go with Tat.
So, Tat, you walk out of the tent, and Alcides gets up slowly after you, stretches his massive, scaly body,
Did you sleep
and
with your
walks out
armor on?
behind you. Armor would have been taken off. And
Oh,
put it back.
okay.
You would have put it back on.
Gotcha. was gonna say he would really be sore if he slept with his armor on.
Oh yeah, no, you don't get full sleep. You become exhausted if you
Oh
sleep with your
really?
armor on.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. So where are you going, Tat?
Oh,
Because Alcides is following.
I walk out of the tent and I'm like, it's a good night to blow something up, wouldn't you say?
Mm.
Look at
Most
Alcides.
definitely.
So you're gonna look for a place to go blow things up.
Yep.
Well,
Alright.
we can go on our journey, and then I'm sure there'll be something to blow up in the night, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
Like, there's all
Okay.
sorts of spooky, scary monsters outside, but we can blow them up.
Reximus.
I take a short rest IRL.
All right, see you in an
Okay.
hour. Stu.
I think I just kind of like get up expecting it to be morning, and then it's not.
It's the middle of the night. You know.
And so I'm just like trying to figure out where food might be.
As you get up, you do see that there's a platter of food waiting for you.
What's on it?
General rations, some dried meats, fruits, some bread. There is some broth stew mixture on the side.
I eat stew.
Cannibalism.
Hmm.
Great.
Weirdly, it's good. It stayed warm throughout the night. It's good.
Cool.
Yep. Yep. Are you gonna try to find your friends?
I'm already coming in. Wake up! Rise and
As-
shine, Rexy!
As you finish the stew,
Duh!
Tat enters in your tent.
I know this is a tent, but why doesn't anyone ever knock?
How- I walk back out, try to knock, and it just kind of flaps forward, and then I step in.
Yes. What would you like?
Shouldn't we go now? We've got our rest now.
Well, yeah, but I was hoping not to travel during the night.
I want to blow something up. I want to fight something.
So you wanted people to attempt to rob us, is what you're saying.
I'm saying I think it would be fun if they tried.
Is that how you also feel, Alcides?
Yes.
Am I the only responsible? I'm gonna go find Chrissy.
Also, I
and
don't want
like-
to sleep anymore because it's.
I'm not gonna lie. I was reading an important message, so I don't know what was said. Yeah, I could use a good bite.
I get up and I go to try and find where Chrissy's tent is.
It's the one right next to you. So you get up and you walk over to her tent,
Oh, okay.
and it is empty. You take a second to look around. Roll a perception check.
Oh, God.
Bad.
5.
Does anyone say
Chris is
anything
gone.
about this being Chrissy's tent? Because if not,
Do
I'll
any
be
of
like-
you?
If it's not that one, I might just open up someone
You'll
else's.
try someone else's tent.
Yeah.
I turn to them and I'm like,
Do you know where Chrissy is? Do either of you know
Nope.
where
Is
she
she
went?
not? Is she not here?
She's not in this one. This one's empty. I
Maybe
think
she was
here
snuggling with
last night.
someone. I slept with Alcides last night. It was nice.
Reword that, please.
Shush.
she was snuggling with someone.
I was saying she might be. Maybe she was lonely. Don't
Yeah.
you ever get lonely?
I mean,
Yeah, she was snuggling someone as a knife.
A knife.
No wonder she got sliced.
what you got there, Chrissy? A knife!
No.
Okay, I'm just going to take off and try and find like an authority figure somewhere, like someone who probably knows what's up, what's going on in the camp, that sort of thing. Like if I see like a guard or someone that knows
Can I
that
look
should know what's
for
going on.
footprints, like
Alright.
from her tent?
Roll a survival check. Tat. Reximus, walking around, looking around, you eventually find one of the soldiers who's on patrol. And
hello. Sorry. Have you seen the elven woman that was with us? Her name is Chrissy. She's
Yeah,
kind
that
of
way.
kind of
he
short.
points off into a direction. That way.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
What'd you roll, Tat?
It's only a +5, but it's still a 24 total.
A survival check?
Yes.
You
That
find a
makes
couple
sense.
footprints. You turn, take a look around, and you see Chrissy sitting on a log.
Wait, she was like 10 feet away.
Just like not that far. It's a small clearing away.
Oh, okay.
Is that the clearing that I was pointed towards, or?
Yep. And you
The
point
child
and
is
you see Chrissy sitting on a stump.
My back is facing the camp. I'm looking out
Yeah.
to the
I
beautiful
retract my
nature
way.
of naturing.
the unknown.
What are you doing,
And-
Chrissy?
I am just looking at the everything.
Okay.
The sky, the stars, the moon. I like space. I like space. Stars. They look cool.
Space.
Stars
It's so beautiful.
multitude. I will walk up to Chrissy,
No,
like kind of
Reximus,
sneak up.
you go that way too. Roll a
Mhm.
stealth check.
All right.
My chair make funny noise. Listen.
Wouldn't I roll that if I'm trying to be stealthy?
Oh, I was talking to Tat. Sorry.
Okay, all right.
I promise you, I'm not joking. This is a 22.
Nat 20 plus 3?
No, it was a 17.
17. Okay.
Why is
I
it
don't-
plus 5 on
Five
everything?
on Tat.
I-
On Bard Tat.
I genuinely don't know why. Okay, so my dex is high, so that, and then I just have jack of all
Yeah.
trades with that one.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
It does
This
make
is why
sense.
bards are great.
What the heck?
Afford a lot of things,
Persuasion
so it
is the
makes
only
sense.
one that's ridiculous, and that is because of the deck of many things.
Your performance is plus 11. What do you mean?
Okay, that's true.
All right. Anyways, so Chrissy, you're sitting, enjoying nature, and Tat, you sneak up behind her.
Bah!
She scares you. Actually, you have no idea she was arriving.
I
go.
apologize
Fuck.
now. I'm gonna absolutely accidentally just backhand the crap out of her on
I'm
accident because
fine
I'm
with this.
scared.
Backhand child.
I'm fine with
Yeah,
this.
no, I'm just gonna pap.
Roll an
Oh.
unarmed attack. 7 plus 4 does break your armor class. That would be at 11, actually. Would be direct.
My armor class is 15.
It's the face.
Oh, I'm looking at Reximus. Your armor class is 15.
Reximus's armor class is 11.
I'm sorry, Reximus.
Why you gotta expose me like that?
Oh, this poor boy.
You swing,
Ha!
and Tat ducks.
I'm
Oh, well,
glad I'm
Tat is
short.
just short. Yeah, she's short, so you just miss.
Do I see this happen?
Yeah, you
I
were
assume
walking down,
you
and
were.
Reximus is also.
I was just
walking
like
down.
right over and be like,
Oh my god, Tat, you scared me. I thought you were a man trying to hit on me, so I decided to hit back.
No, I'm a man.
Why are you awake?
Because we just slept, and now I'm not tired anymore. Are we ready to go?
Oh.
I say, hey, Chrissy.
Hi, Alcides.
We just all slept, so I figured it's time to
Reximus,
go
you made your way down.
to our
this
next
corner of the wall.
destination, right?
Yeah,
We did. what
we can probably
came to
leave
do?
in. Yeah, we can leave it in a bit. I'm kind of chilling. I
Okay.
guess
So
What are you?
If you wanna-
What are you chilling doing?
stuff.
Villain.
I like
chilling
stuff.
like a villain.
so I'm
Alright.
just
Really
walking.
bad guy.
Can I
Okay.
sit on the log with her?
You've
No,
walked
I'm
up
on a
behind them.
stump.
Oh,
And I'm just like, hey, so you don't think we should travel at night, right?
I mean, it might not be preferable because that's when we're most likely to probably get attacked by things since we can't see. So it might be best if we wait till sunrise. But
it's fine. I can make light. Dancing lights.
Alright.
Are you guys both still sitting on the log?
wait, dancing lights. Is that
Dancing
it's just,
lights.
just like kind of like almost like fireflies floating through the
Little
air?
float-
Is that what it's supposed to look like?
It's like
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
four little
Bigger.
orbs of light that kind of light up the area.
Big
Oh,
ass
that's pretty.
Fireflies. Yeah.
I'm gonna go over and sit on either the left side or the right side of the log.
I don't.
It's a tiny stump.
Only
you
my
can
butt
fit like
fits
an
on there.
eighth of your butt cheek on there.
Okay.
I'll say
I'm gonna pick.
Cat
I'm
can fit
gonna.
on it because she's tiny.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up
Alcides can
Tat.
probably like sit on the
I'm gonna
ground
pick
and
up
like
Tat
lean
and
up
like just like
against
sit
it.
Tat right here and just kind of like.
And Reximus, you're just staring at this whole thing unfold.
Yep.
Lights. We just went from everyone having an absolutely terrible night to.
Yo,
like,
honestly, Tat and Rex
Circus.
and Alcides is the dad and daughter combo you never thought you wanted.
Tet needs a dad substitute.
Tat needs a new dad.
So
Tat, I'll be your dad.
so we're gonna wait, right? We're gonna
I
wait.
think it would be good to wait, but I gotta say, I'm kind of enjoying this moment right now with these little lights.
So
All right,
we're all
well-
gonna wait till the morning to travel, or are you gonna?
But we
travel
already
at
slept. What are we gonna do all night? There's nothing else.
I don't know. I wasn't expecting to wake up at this time, to be honest.
I look up at Sam like, I know what we can do, Tad.
Oh yeah. If we don't go anywhere tonight, Alcides and I are gonna wander off into the woods and find something to fight. We're gonna make a bear angry or something. Actually, no. I want to make friends with the bear. We're gonna find some rocks.
You wanna go find
to
a bear
blow up.
friend? And then some
Maybe.
rocks to blow up?
Yes, that sounds fun.
All right.
I'm still on your shoulder.
Tad Alcides are gonna go on an adventure.
I mean, as long as you two are safe, and Alcides, I swear to the gods, if something happens to Tat, I will end your life.
Oh no, I would
Absolutely.
end my own. I would end my own life. So that's telling you how much.
Okay, that's fair enough, but I would bring you back to life somehow and then end it again.
Hey,
this
I
paper
don't mean
has
to interrupt
Revivify
whatever
on
this
it.
is, but did you get a decent amount of sleep?
Yeah, you've all got 8 hours.
Yeah.
You all did a long
yeah.
rest.
I'm talking to Chrissy. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm just checking because apparently you were snuggling with someone, and I don't know how easy it is. When
I'm
you're
sorry.
snuggling with someone.
Who said I was snuggling with anyone?
The little one did. Tad.
What?
Tat, what the heck? I'm
I
not that
didn't
kind of
say
woman.
anything. I said she might have been snuggling with someone.
No, ew.
You,
Come on,
Definitely not.
you need someone to you needed someone
I mean,
to snuggle
alright,
with. I mean,
that-
me?
are you saying that you're opposed to snuggling? Is that?
No, I'm not opposed to. What does that matter? What?
snuggling's
What?
great. I mean,
I'm
No, it
sorry.
doesn't
Where?
matter.
Where?
It doesn't. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna go back to my
I
tent.
feel like Chrissy's face is getting all red from this. Reximus over here, like,
Snuggling.
you against snuggling?
Yes, that one is true.
thoroughly confused me. Tat,
He's like, you again snuggling? Can't even reach. Like,
He's like,
first of all, Tat, no, I was not snuggling with a stranger. I'm not that kind of woman. Reximus, no, I'm not against snuggling. Alcides, you didn't really say anything, so I'm just.
no, I
I
said that Tat and I were just all like, I comfort Tat. We were just in the same thing and just woke up and yeah.
What?
No, okay. So
alright,
what
I'm
happened
just
is
going
that
to retire to my
they,
tent.
they assumed
No, you're
He-
staying here for this.
Tat assumed that you were snuggling because it happened that we ended up to be somehow snuggled whenever we woke up.
You're making it weird. Let's just stop talking about this.
Trying not
Louise is
to
just
be weird.
It's pretty light.
Louise is John.
I'm about
Can I like climb down from Alcides'
I like how
shoulders and
Louis
just
just-
like walk off into the woods now? Like,
Tat,
alright,
I'm sorry.
let's
I
go
don't know how to
do something.
explain things. You should have done it. I'm sorry.
It's
I'm like,
okay.
all right, let's go blow some stuff up.
Hey,
It's
you
okay, I
two
just
go
got
into the
bored.
woods.
I'll s-
You're both grounded. Go to the
Alcides
woods.
and Tat just rush into the woods.
Yes,
Punch
Light
the
did tell you to
maze,
punch
yes.
the maze. I'm glad you did not.
I'm glad I didn't either
Oh.
because I like the maze. The maze also likes me.
That's who
They're
Chrissy was
homies.
snuggling with.
What?
Chrissy snuggled with the maze. It's official.
Did
I?
Reginald?
No, Reginald died.
Let's just end this whole conversation.
Did Eduardo?
Anyway.
No more mention of snuggling.
They frolicked into the
Or
wood to blow
rock.
stuff up.
Yeah, we're just gonna go like go find stuff. Of course, we're gonna use Tat's light to like get around and she'll be like, okay.
You're
that-
going to
Yeah.
try to
I'll-
find something to fight.
I mean, we're gonna wander
Yeah.
off into the woods and either find
we're
like, a
gonna
nice
we're gonna
clearing
wander
to-
around, but not too far.
Yeah.
Are you actively looking for something to fight?
I'd say we're
If
actively
we
just
hear,
kind of
if
like
we hear any
exploring.
growls or
Exploring.
like something like that, we'll be like, "Oh yay!" Instead of like,
I wouldn't say
oh, no.
fight. I'm gonna start talking to him. Like, listen, we could fight them, or
He's rolling his dice. You should be scared.
I'm good with animals, and you're good with animals, right?
yeah.
Do we
So
want
I'm
another?
just as we're going, can like all four of my dancing lights just kind of like float along ahead of us, creating a nice little river of light above us as we go.
I don't know why the first thing I was thinking was that whenever you say dancing lights, I just think of the Henry Stickman dance with the digital. Just they're doing the class.
I give up on this campaign.
It just if you played the Henry Stickman games, you'd understand.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. This whole session has been tonal whiplash. I don't know
I
what's
feel like
going on.
Blue is looking through a book of monsters to kill y'all.
I'm pretty
I
sure
am.
he is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yes, very
I'm-
nice.
I'm scared. Oh boy, he's just
Beautiful.
gonna pick a random page.
No, I rolled.
Oh no. I'm just kind of like dancing across an old log, jumping to a rock or something. And I'm like trying to make conversation about dumb child things that I can't think of right now.
And y'all aren't being quiet, right?
Nope. No, we're being pretty rambunctious.
Obnoxious little
And
rambunctious.
I'm also creating a large area of light as we go, so not exactly being subtle.
No, you are not. As you two are walking and talking, you begin to hear horse hooves against the soft dirt, clipping and cloppeting of horses.
I stop.
I also stop. I say, Tat.
Is someone going out for a ride?
I'm gonna say, Tat. Do I have like the survival instincts enough? Like I hear something, just like like get down.
Yep. You get down a little bit, and then you remember you're surrounded by lights,
Tat, get.
What the
and
frick?
you see a man on a horse begin to walk towards you out of the forest, and then two more behind him. And then you realize the man's not riding the horse. You see three centaurs walk out into the light.
Whoa! They're like horses,
Two of them.
but they're also people. What?
You see the one in the front holding a pike and has a long bow on his back.
I just say, I've always heard of you guys, but I never had a chance to see you. My people have talked about you guys forever. I've just never seen a centaur in real life.
I don't know what you are.
The
but
one
you're
in front
cool.
looks back to one of the two and says something in a language neither of you understand, and then holds up his pike in a defensive manner, and one behind him draws an arrow in its bow.
Are we rolling initiative?
Depends on your next step.
I'm gonna say Tat. No, we're not doing anything yet. Don't be hasteful. Let me see.
As Tad is backing up, like, okay.
No, I'm like, I don't know. You don't have to stab us with things. You look cool. Giving big thumbs up.
I'm just gonna like stand there and be like we mean you no harm or anything. We're just out looking for not necessarily people, but like an animal of some kind, maybe befriend.
We're looking for adventure.
Yeah, we just kind of came out on a little adventure. This is my friend Tat, and I am Alcides. We mean
Roll initiative.
oh.
So next session, we'll go ahead and start the combat. I wanted you guys to be at the city by now, by the end of this session.
Oof.
Hey,
Nope.
if we had
Not with
left
this group.
like I asked.
Yep.
Oh well. Thanks everyone for
Of
watching.
course, there are three.
Thanks, everyone.
God bless.
Hashtag Everraid in the chat. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Pump Stream. I believe that's at 7 p.m. EST.
Wait, Pop Stream?
So- Wait, no, it's not.
Stu,
No, it's Ray.
it's
I'm
Wednesday.
sorry. I forgot that it was
You're thinking
Wednesday
wrong
or
thing.
Tuesday. Whatever, bro. Ray's stream tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys next time. Peace. Ducky, thank you for the bits.
Bye, guys.